prospector?
I can address that if you would like.
Okay.
So there is an NRS on point. Basically, it comes down to motels are, rooms are accessible at least in whole and in part from the exterior of the building, and hotels are only accessible from the interior of the building. So like Hotel Nevada Hotel, and then like the Bristlecone is a motel. Copper Queen would kind of be mixed. The Copper Queen on the one side of the street would be more style of a hotel. On the other side of the street, it's a motel. So that's it's not a big difference, but that is the.
And the Prospector is a hotel.
Prospector's a hotel.
I'm a hybrid.
I'm glad I looked that up before you
It tests your brain.
Because I thought it was a motel.
Actually, to be honest, that's what I thought it was too.
I thought it was a
La
hotel.
Quinta would be a
Yeah.
hotel.
And on that, the incumbent that left, Mr. Goringer, we selected him at the last commission meeting. I was on the commission because we had no applicant, and he, because of his background, was able to fill that position as a hotel owner because we had nobody else. So he qualified as having extensive background in the industry. So Mr. Goringer was given the opportunity to fill that seat as the hotel representative.
Yes, and again, it says you just need expertise in the area. You don't necessarily have to own or operate one or the other.
Mr. Turner, may I just add something? The jailhouse.
If I could,
This
if I
is,
Okay, the jailhouse is a hotel.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have interior halls.
right.
yeah,
this
so we're
is-
not, we're just for the record, the board has not decided to open it up to the public yet.
Right, yeah, this
Yeah,
is not,
that is the board's
when,
opportunity, but if you open it up to the public, you have to open it up to everybody.
absolutely, I was just opening up to the applicants. Now this is strictly board discussion. Well, I
She made a
think.
motion.
No, I did not make it.
Oh, I thought that she, I
Oh,
thought that
she's
you said I
discussion.
would make a motion. Is I thought,
No.
what I thought. I heard
No,
you
said
say.
she would support.
Okay.
If you, I'm gonna take my turn. I had a long relationship with Paul Kellogg from the time that they first purchased in town. And you know, the Kellogg family since 1992 has done nothing but positive change in our community. They've made huge investments. They have worked hard to build business, to create jobs, to make things happen. And I think considering the tremendous investment that they have, and as well as the experience that I think Ann brings to the table as far as the Arts District development, the different opportunities to try and build tourism, I think there's some great ideas there. And so I would have to support Ann Kellogg. Anybody else have something they want to throw in?
I would support Sandra Wright.
Well, let's wait and see.
I'll make a motion then for Sandra Wright.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion for Sandra Wright, we have a second. We will call for the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
No. So that passes 3-2. For Sandra Wright. Sandra, welcome to the board if you're somewhere where you can hear me. All right, move down to number 3. Discussion for possible action, approval to select candidate for the expired seat representing other commercial interests in White Pine County on the board. We have our incumbent Carolyn McIntosh, and we also have Scott Ramses.
Chairman, if I may, Scott withdrew his application after the agenda came out, so Caroline is your only candidate.
So Caroline is our only candidate, which is great because I think Caroline's done a heck of a job, and I'm more than comfortable with her being there.
Thank you very much. And sorry to interrupt about the jailhouse. I didn't know that either because they had interior rooms, so I learned something. So
Yeah.
thank you very much, and thanks for the opportunity. I hope I get your support. Exciting times.
And very exciting times. Thanks, Karen. So with that, I'll entertain a motion.
I move by acclamation,
I'll second.
Carolyn McIntosh.
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion from Commissioner Vogler, second from Commissioner Howe. Further discussion? Call for the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, move down. Thank you so much. Carolyn, welcome back to the pit. I mean, I think,
The
you know. All right. Item 4, discussion for possible action, approval to select a candidate for the expiring seat on the McGill Town Council. We've got Linda Christine Maestas, who is our incumbent, and Evie Pinio. And there's information in the backup on those. We'll open this up for discussion. Do we have, I don't think either one of them are in the audience. Are they available on Zoom? Would they like to say anything? I think they just decided to forego this one, so. All right, now we'll open it up for board discussion. Anybody have anything they'd like to throw in?
I have been the liaison to McGill for many, many years. Chris Maestas is putting their time, and in our backup, the support from others in McGill, and there's several who written letters of support that are in your backup. I like Chris Maestas, but I see members of that board, including the chairman of that board, and the owner of the local store, the community store, which is Bradley's, has written a letter of support for the other candidate, which is Eva. And Chris stepped in and has done a great job, but because of the letters of support that we have, and they're all one-sided in favor of Eva Pineo, including another member of the McGill Town Council board. I have not been contacted by any member of that board. I'm just going based on the letters of support, and the McGill revitalization was a big key one for me, because that community thing, they're not part of the board, but the McGill revitalization committee does more work in McGill than probably anybody's ever done, including their Christmas decorations and anything, the Labor Day celebration, that's all McGill revitalization, who supports Ms. Pineo. So with that being said, I almost feel like we have to try to go along with making a cohesive board, to make it work as a unit. So it's my opinion, and again, I'll wait for the rest of the board to say what they want, but it's, in my opinion, Evie is her name, Evie Pineo is being supported by the entire community of McGill.
So is that a motion?
Well,
Or, I would second it.
I'll make the motion, and yeah, second, we'll go for discussion, okay? I'll make a motion
And then we can
to appoint
discuss.
Eva Pineo.
All right, we have a motion from Richard, second from Lori, and further discussion. Anybody else have anything they want to add? Hearing none, call for the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Evie Pineo is our new McGill Town Council member. Congratulations. All right, moving on to number 5. Does anybody want to take a 5-minute break? Is everybody?
Sure,
Yeah, okay.
All right.
let's do that.
We've been at it a while. Let's take a 5-minute break.
You are doing a heck of a job. And
Oh.
I'm gonna take this time to scoot, if that's all right with that, we'll scoot down a seat and we'll
Oh, no.
scoot over here.
I like it.
No,
Does it
no.
matter?
Yeah.
I like it better at the end because I can see, look, everybody behind the same
Look at
time.
the, but you need to see. This is a bigger.
Yes.
Don't throw me away.
He said this was Andy Bath's seat, and we have 2 candidates, George Chachis and Edwin Shevchik.
Right.
I knew it. I'm getting better. All right. Would either candidate like to come up and say a little bit?
Sure. Thank you. I'm Edwin Shevchik. I earlier this year served on the Board of Equalization, and I enjoyed that experience, and I'd like to be a good citizen and serve again.
Very good. Does anybody have any questions for Edwin?
I'm afraid to ask because I don't know if I'm finding one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
Because I was gonna
It's
ask
better
some
not to
other
ask that in a
questions.
public meeting.
Yeah, that's why, I was just gonna kind of find out, because I don't know the person.
So why don't you start to ask it and just don't get